Hey guys, good morning. I want to give you an update today on the 904 that we're doing. It's a Beck 904. Um, um, Kerry Hines has done an amazing chassis. He built this car, and the guys at Special Edition, I mean, they've got this stuff down now. It's going to be an amazing car. We bought it as a kit where you put your own drivetrain in it, and everything else is pretty much there. There's a few things we needed to modify here and there, and you know, Kerry's been great. You can call, I can anyways, call and get all the information I need, and I just want to give you an update on where we're at so far, because there's a lot of thought that goes to everything I've done with the owner. The owner he is very hands-on. He's made some amazing parts for this. We go over everything on it, and we discuss what's best, how we want to see it, where to place this, place that. So I'm going to do an update and show you what we've done up to now. Okay, so come on over, and I'll talk about the motor a little bit. We've got a 1966 case, aluminum, and I've taken it out to a 2.7 liter. And of course, we twin plugged it. I've got the distributor right here. We're getting ready to install that. This got from David TRE. We bought our other one from him. So we're going to install that, and then I'm already wired up for it. Let's check it out. There we go. Okay, so we're running PMOs on it. These are 40s on a 2.7, and like I said, it's twin plugged, and I've got my panel here. I wanted to do an electrical panel like Porsche did on the 911s, and as you can see, I made the harness. I make my harnesses out of factory wiring because I want the factory color codes. This is what I want to see when I do this. So I've got the plug here. This one here, I've gone through here. We wrapped it with a really nice cloth tape, and I've got my wires here for my light on the dash, my oil light, and my oil pressure gauge. Okay, and then the yellow number 50 wire for the starter. I'm going to run my battery wire into here. It's going to go around the bottom, and then I have a cutoff switch. I don't know if you can see that. Well, Kerry puts a cutoff switch back in there, so we'll run everything there. From the inside the cab, you can turn everything off on this car, which is nice to have for emergency or just for storage or whatever. So that's going to be, I'm wiring everything to there. Now, again, I just want to note how careful I am with the correct wires, the correct colors. Obviously, this is my black with purple for my tachometer. The wire leads that Special Edition provides is right here. They come out here, and they do give you a nice graph, a nice schematic about where these wires are for. They go into the dash, and then I will tie these into here, into my harness. That will go to my motor, and then I will bring my CD boxes. Let's go over the other side. Okay, so this side I'm running my twin CD boxes, and I have my harness already plugged in under here. That's going to go across to the coils, and then to get their power, and like I said, into the coils. So, and then we're running. This car has a front oil cooler in it, so we're running this thermostat housing here with the. It's got a thermostat in there. The oil tank is going to sit. The oil tank sits right here. It's out getting modified right now. We're putting an end. We're welding an AP welding tip on the bottom of the tank. Then I have a fuel filter console that I installed underneath. So we're gonna run all those hoses for that here next week. And on the PMOs, they what they've done is they have this line here comes from the fuel tank, and then this line here returns to the fuel tank. So I'm going to put a PMO gauge pressure block on here, and then it will feed in here. It will come across. We're going to move this out to the front. That's going to loop around to here, and then it's going to come through. We'll go through the gauge, and it'll cycle through the gas tank, through the whole system. So it's going to be continuous. I've talked that over with Kerry when I was over in Indiana at the shop. He feels like, you know, the circulation keeps the fuel cooler. I think that's a great idea. So that's how we're going to do our system. Transmission, 914 side shift. You can see here, I've got the linkage all set up already for it. The rods go to the front. It's got some like a universal type joint, 2 of them to get to where it needs to. The trans does have it's got a wave track in it. This is built by California Motorsports. He's got his block in here for the bearings. We haven't put oil in it yet. He makes the stub axles. This is what I did is I had a parts transmission, and what I did was I put it's a 90102, which is a 911S. So I have an S package for the gears in here, and like I said, we've got the wave track in there. It's quite a unit, and I'm running just a original Sachs clutch in there, and you can see, you know, I don't know. The owner bought this. I don't know where he got the shroud from, and then we've got the covers for the bottom. It's a very nice combination. It really is. And you can see the brakes. Brakes are monsters. They're huge. Huge vented rotor. This car is very light. Brake is not going to be an issue with this. I'll let Leah give you a little view of the inside on each side. You can go on this side. So on this side, what I did was I had to remove this panel. I removed this panel to install the electrical panels for each side, and then also we had to remove the seat belts, the seats, and everything to get in here. And you can see this is car number 66. This shifter is now hooked up. And then I'm gonna let it come around to the other side. I wanna show you the dash. The dash is very cool. Come on over around. Just wanted to let you know, show you the kind of stuff we're doing. Obviously everything is custom. So we're going to cut this ends. This is going to sit in there like this. I've put in this, this is my 50, like I said, for my solenoid. Let me show you what I bought this morning. I went over to my local hardware store and I bought this here. This is to crimp the fittings, because this is what I like to see crimped. I don't want to see the ones that've got the bolts on the top that you buy at Kmart. That stuff's not cool with me. So we're going to crimp everything. Everything's going to look really nice, the way I want to see it, because I don't want. I want, when this goes to places and people look at it, I want them to look at it and just go, that a lot of thought went to everything. I want it to look right. So again, I know I'm talking double talking about things, but the owner made this aluminum panel. You're not going to go buy this stuff. So he's made this panel, and we decided we're going to put it in with isolators. It's not going anywhere. These are original boxes. I think the location is great, and the same with the other side. The twin coils, over here. I mean, this piece is just cool. It's just cool. So he made it. He cut this square here. We put on the electrical panel to it. I've got, my regulator here. Like, again, the way this is plugged in. So now I can just, you know, it's like the 911 was. So now I can do that. Like I said, we're going to tie everything in. It's just going to be really nice. So let me show you the other side, the driver's side of the car. So this panel here, it's got the key. You got the key. The key goes through here, and you can turn the whole car completely, disconnect the electrical from the car. Seat belts, like I said, we got to reinstall the belts. You can look at the dashes, are green gauge, really classic. This one, I love the three, you know, the 3 gauges in one. It's just really cool looking. And then these switches here are factory originals. This kind of detail stuff, I mean, you can see how nice that looks. It's great. We decided to go with the painted dash opposed to the Alcantara dash. We got our breather box there. Like I said, shifter's already all hooked up. So this will all go back together as soon as, you know, I'm done and I'm happy with everything that's going on back here. The breather box is gonna sit right here, and obviously it's gonna come here, go to the box. Then we've got the oil tank over there for the other part of it. I got to do my axles, but this thing's getting really close. We're gonna put loops up here for that. The owner that we're doing this car for, he's very into detail, and the guys that know him know me. We show our cars. We did a 911R. I'm going to do a video on the 911R, and the detail that goes into it is just unbelievable. Like he's very good at doing the details, believe me. So anyways, well, I want to share one other thing with you. I want to show you my poster on my wall, Charlie Sheen, No Man's Land, 1986. If you haven't seen this is a really cool movie. I love to watch this movie. It's just fun. It's just a fun movie. And actually, this time of the year, around Christmas time, there you go. It's kind of fun. So anyways, so now let me just wrap up on this car. I kind of wanted to show you everything where we're at. So to finish this, I've got to do my axles. I've got to finish up my clutch assembly. I've got it all bolted here though. I'm not all hooked up completely on the clutch. It's actually, you know, it's set up like a 914, and I mean it's all 914 parts in there. So I've got to do that. I've got to do my throttle and my lines. So it's getting very close. But like I said, I put a lot of thought in everything I do on this car, or all my cars, and it's going to be quite amazing build. And I'm excited to take the car, and we're probably going to start seeing these two cars out and about. We've got some special plans for them for next year anyway. So I'll do another video on it. We'll do a driving video on it. We'll get the back of the car on. That's going to happen at a different location. It's put away right now because I didn't want it here. I didn't need the whole back of the car here. And it's it's actually a really nice piece of this car. If you know these 904s, you know what they look like. So I'm gonna wrap up this video, and we're gonna install our distributor today and work on the wiring more. And I'll probably do another video in between to just show what, like kind of another update. Instead of just waiting to show the car running, driving, and do that kind of video, I thought it was kind of cool because we're actually building it, and it's taken time because, like I said, I lay up at night and I just think of like, how can I do this? How can I do it better? Anyhow, so that's where I'm at. So for today, guys, that's my video for today. Subscribe to us. We've got a lot of views. I'm getting a lot of views now, and our channel's new. If you're viewing, subscribe. The subscribe thing I just started, I don't know, crazy amount of stuff about YouTube, but it's really getting exciting for us. So anyway, so hit your likes, and if you got any comments, give me comments on there, and I'll answer you best I can. If, like I said, if you want to see something else that we can do on 911s, 912s, 356, we'll do those also. Okay. All right, guys. Thank you.